Hey y'all, it's Stacy with Wilshire Collections. Come on in and tell me hello. I am here to kick off my Christmas Create and Decorate event, which I am so excited about. We are going to have 3 full days where I will be live twice a day, every day for these 3 days. So today's Monday. If you're watching this on the replay, hello, and make sure you say hashtag replay. But I'll be live right now at 11 a.m. On Monday, then I'll creating. And then at 1 o'clock p.m. today, I'll be live decorating. And then we're going to follow that same little pattern for the next couple days. So tomorrow, 11 a.m. creating, 1 p.m. decorating. Wednesday, 11 a.m. creating and 1 p.m. decorating. And I have so much fun stuff in store for you guys. So come in, tell me hello. Hi, Dawn and Mary and Christy and Cheryl and Michelle. Hello. Y'all come in and please share this video so that we can get it out there into the universe. We are going to be doing so many fun. We have surprises. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be doing all kinds of fun things. So please share the video. Kelly will be on here doing our joy jar, which I'll tell you about that here in a minute in case you're new here and don't know what that is. But first things first, let me get it pulled up over here so I can get the text sent out real quick. Hey, Lori and Patricia. Hello, you guys. Come on in. Who's excited? It's Christmas, y'all. Listen, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. I don't care what you say. It is Christmas. Christmas is my favorite. If it's your favorite too, then I fear you have landed in the right place. You are in the right place, friends. Okay. Get this sent out real quick like. Good morning, Melinda and Tracy. Hello. Let me do a quick little introduction because there may be people that are new here. And if you are new here, please say newbie so that we can say hello and welcome you. I know we have a lot of our regulars on here, a lot of our friends. I probably got the double dippers, the triple dippers, all the things, but I know we're going to have some new faces too. So, oh, thank you guys. Awesome. I'm glad to have you guys here. I'm excited too. This is going to be a fun little kickoff to Christmas, and the whole intention of this is to help you guys prep the halls and get prepared so that you can soon deck the halls without stress and with ease and whatever. But if you don't know me, hello, my name is Stacy and I'm the owner of Wilshire Collections. I do decorating and DIY, and I love helping women learn how to create and decorate and find joy in that process and find joy in their homes. I also love shopping. So if you're around for a hot minute, you'll figure that out. You'll figure out that I also don't have much willpower when it comes to shopping, but that's okay because you got to have the whole picture and package, right? We got to have creating, we got to have shopping, we got to have decorating to be able to do the whole thing. Hey, Nancy, welcome. I see some newbies on here. Awesome. So anyways, anything that is related to home, you're going to find me sharing about it. I am from Nashville, Tennessee, April, just south of Nashville. So hence the Southern accent and the hey y'all and the whatever. So when you hang around here for a minute, you'll get to know that I have some weird things I say. Sometimes I bust out into song and I'm not a singer, but we have a lot of fun around here. And like I said, I'm just so excited for this week to come. I've had my business for 11 years, so I have had years and years of decorating experience, crafting, creating, DIY experience. My business has looked a lot of different ways over the years, and it's absolutely my pride and joy. Like, I absolutely love what I do. I love being able to connect with you guys. I love this community that we've built. I love being able to teach you, inspire you, make you smile, make you laugh, whatever the case may be. So it's really going to be a fun week. You guys are in store for a treat. So if you come on and you share the video, let us know that you do, because Kelly will be picking 5 names throughout the live to go into the joy jar. All you have to do is share the video and then hang out here and comment and engage and whatever. And we'll put 5 names in here at the end. And we are going to be doing double the joy jar fun because we're also at the end of the month. So on Wednesday, we're going to be picking 2 winners from the joy jar this month for 2 big grand prizes that you guys are going to be so excited about. So be sure you let us know when you do that. So Thank you. I know it's such a good community, right? Oh, I love it. Oh, thank you, Laurie. Thank you. Yes. So this whole week that I'm doing here, you guys, is free. Okay. I'm showing up here on my page. It costs you nothing to come and watch and learn. And hopefully get inspired, get some ideas, etc. If you still have not registered and you want to get the free printable, it's too late to be entered into our big giveaways, the first round of giveaways, because I already have the winners. I'm going to be telling y'all one of those at the end of the live. But you can still comment holidays and you can get the printable and all that. We have had over 9,000 people that registered for this event. And so that is a big pool of people for these giveaways. So when I tell you guys who won the things, the winners need to go get a lottery ticket, because that's some good odds right there. But yes, the day is finally here. Yes, this shirt is in my shop, you guys. If you comment Merry, like not like your Aunt Mary, but like Merry Christmas, it will send you the link, and this is in my shop. And yes, it runs true to size. So all right, you guys, so here's what we're doing today. Here's what we're doing today. Okay, so for the first portion of this is our creating. Every Christmas, you guys, I love to make me some ornaments. I think they are not only a fun thing to be able to do for your own tree, especially if you're trying to do like a themed tree and you're really wanting some ornaments to kind of go along, but they also make great gifts. Like I love being able to, let's say you're giving like a teacher or somebody a little gift card. I like having a little something to put with it. And so I love the idea of having a handmade ornament to go along. So I've got a really cute idea. I have a huge surprise for you guys today too. So I'm going to show you the printable that we're going to be working with, go over the supplies and all the things. But I want to kind of tell you a little bit about just the next few days. Like I said, we're going to be creating and then decorating. But one thing that I'm also going to be doing during these lives is telling you guys a little bit about the different things that I do around here and different things that I offer, because I want this to be an opportunity for you to get ideas, get inspiration, be able to make cute stuff, be able to decorate. But I also want it to be an opportunity for you guys to find out ways that you can get even more connected in this community if you feel like something is a good fit. So if you know that I do a lot of things around here, a lot, okay? At any given time, there's a million trillion things going on. It's just a lot. And sometimes I have trouble keeping up with my own self and being like, wait, what am I doing? What's going on? So I can only imagine for some of you guys, it might be a little confusing. So this is how it's going to work, okay? Every time that I am live, I will be talking, we'll be crafting or decorating, but then I'll also be giving you guys, sprinkle just means share, Lori, to share the video. So we call it sprinkle too, so you can either say sprinkle or share so that we know that you did that. But each live, I will be telling you guys some information about one of the things that I do to give you guys an opportunity to ask questions and to join any of the things as I talk about them, okay? So today we're making ornaments. I'm so excited. Okay, are y'all ready? I'm going to show you this printable bundle that we're using for these ornaments. And y'all are going to be like, but Stacy, where's that printable bundle from? I haven't seen that one yet. You're right. You haven't seen it. That's because this one is coming out for November printable in the Printable Club. So we've got these cute little designs in the 2.5 by 2.5. How stinking cute are those? And then we've got the second page. We've got the kind of the same designs, but in bigger sizes. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for sprinkling and sharing and all the things. Thank you, Lisa. And then page 3, more of the same. How stinking cute are those? I love this bundle. This is coming out in November, but just hang tight because I have a surprise for you guys. But I'm not ready to tell you just yet, okay? What I'm using for the ornaments themselves, I'm using these 5x5 little wood blocks from Michaels, okay? Any 5x5 wood surface will work. You could even use something as small as a 4x4. You can get these from Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michaels. Does not have to be this exact wood surface. I do like this one just because it's kind of thick, and I think that makes for like a cute kind of chunky ornament. Thank you, Linda. So I'm going to be using those. I'm also going to be using these little, they call these wood backless frames. These are from Hobby Lobby. They're 4x4 in size, but this inner part is, you guessed it, 2.5 by 2.5, okay? See where we're going with these? Thank you, Courtney. I'm glad you guys love it. So that is gonna fit on that size. And then I also have these little 4x4 little thin pieces of wood that are gonna work for our bigger ones, right? So all of this, except the Hobby Lobby stuff, because I can't link that through my referral program, but it's linked if you type supplies. It will send you the link to your messenger of some of the supplies that I'm using. So that's what we're using. Let's get started and we'll just kind of start chatting and crafting and whatever as we go. So I'm gonna do, as long as we have time, I'm gonna do 3 ornaments, and I'm gonna stain 2 of them, and then I'm gonna paint 1 of them red. So let me move the printables. Angela says, can we have our printables now? Angela, I don't know, maybe you can have them sooner than you think, maybe. Oh, y'all, I missed my mouth. Where's my mouth? Okay. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to tell you my surprise here in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna use some Deco Art Americana in the color Cherry Red. Any red that looks like it'll match the printables is fine, you guys. It does not matter. Just a pretty Christmas red works. You know what? Well, no, I am going to. Okay, hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna grab a paintbrush here. Okay, what did I say? 1 red and 2 stained, right? Yeah, that's what I said. You know, I can't even remember. Love the Printable Club. Thank you, Tori. It's so fun. It is so fun. Twist, twist, Alice Ann says. Okay, so when people say twist, twist, that's their way and their version of saying they're twisting my arm, trying to get me to reveal what I need to reveal and to reveal my surprises. So if you twist enough, I just may let you know what's going on, you guys. Yes, these square, that's the other reason I love these, Kathy. They do stand alone because they're chunky enough. I'll show you guys, you can see them back there, a couple of the ornaments I made. And as I was doing them, I was like, oh my gosh, these would also be so stinking cute for a tray, like Kathy said, just like a little, shelf sitter or whatever. So definitely, if you don't want to make ornaments out of these, you could easily do that as well. All right, Kathy's saying twist, 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 baby. Love the Printable Club. Thank you. So for those that are new here, I have had a Printable Club for over 4 years now. It started in August of 2020. And you may have heard of printables. They've been around for ages and ages, but back when I started doing printables, I had really only heard of printables used in a way like where you would buy them on Etsy or something and you would just print them out and put them in a picture frame. That's the only way I had personally ever used printables. And then in 2020, I had this little aha moment because I created a printable that I thought people were just gonna, print out and frame. And as I was printing it, I was like, wait a minute, printables are paper and scrapbook paper is paper. If we can craft with scrapbook paper and Mod Podge with scrapbook paper, why can't we Mod Podge with a printable? So I ran to my little stash and grabbed a Dollar Tree Surface. Who was around and remembers the very first thing that I ever made with a printable? And I literally just slapped that printable on a Dollar Tree Surface with Mod Podge, and I was like, oh, what have I done? What have I done? Well, what I had done was unlocked a new obsession that quickly became not only my obsession, but a lot of your obsessions too. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Linda. Y'all are twisting. I see you. You have weakened me. I will reveal. Patty, you can get this print that I'm showing you in the Printable Club. So I'll get to that and I'll tell you all about it and how you can get it. So long story short, I started designing printables with crafting in mind. They took the world by storm. Just kidding. Not the whole world. They took, couple people by storm. No, they took several of us by storm. And we all became obsessed. And so I started Printable Club in August of 2020. And I've been designing printables with crafting in mind ever since. And it has been such a fun journey. The things that you can create with a printable, it's truly endless because you can just print them and frame them, y'all. They are digital files, which means you can print them from home or any place that makes copies will print them for you. So Staples, Office Depot, UPS store, etc. I still have that first project somewhere, Penny. I know I didn't get rid of it. Now where it is another story. But yes, I need to find it one day. Your chin dropped to the floor, so excited it opened a whole new world, right? Pamela says Printable Club is the best. Oh my gosh. It truly opened a whole new world because for me, I didn't have a Cricut. I call that fancy equipment, okay? I didn't have fancy equipment, so I didn't have a way to make cute customized stuff. So when I was crafting, I was just doing whatever I could do with what I had and, you know, making it work. But being able to use the printables, like somebody said, it literally opened up a whole new world. And it's just been so fun. But you can use the printables, like I said, for just framing. You can print them and frame them. That's the easiest way to use them. But then you can also craft with them. So for 4 years now, I've not only been designing the printables, but I've been going live, giving ideas on how to craft with them. We have done so much cool stuff over the years. We've, you know, done a bunch of specialty kind of papers and, you know, we've printed on canvas and tissue paper and just all this stuff. Like you can basically make it as simple or as complicated as you want to make it, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to just scooch this red. We're going to let it dry. And now I'm going to take my brown Deco Art Raw Umber. This is what I love to use as a stain, you guys. So if you don't want to use real stain or antique wax, just grab a brown paint that you like. I love Raw Umber. I use it all the time. Thank you. So easy to use, but so pretty. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, you don't have the need for a Cricut now with the printables. Exactly. I used to think I would want a Cricut, but now I'm like, I don't got time to learn a Cricut. I'm too busy crafting with my printables. So it really is just an easy way. And I take the hard part out of it for you because I come up with the design. So you don't even have to, you know, think about that or do that. So it really just makes it nice. Okay, I'm gonna get a foam brush. So that's kind of the story and the origin. Vicky says, obsessed with the PC, one of the best things you've ever joined next to the DC. Thank you. The other cool thing about the printables, they are, you can print them as many times as you want or need to. So if you mess up one of your projects, you just print it again. Or if you wanna make 500 ornaments for everybody you know on your Christmas list, you can. You just print them as many times as you want. And you can sell your craft projects that you make with the printable. So you just can't sell the digital file itself, but that opens up a whole new world too. Okay, all I'm doing, there's Joy Jar winner number 2 is Donna Mandigo. Donna, you're going in the Joy Jar. You're gonna be entered into our big gifting that we'll be doing on Wednesday. But yeah, you can do all that. It's just really awesome, you guys. So here is, are you ready? Here's the exciting news. I know my PC girls, that's what I call the Printable Club girls, are gonna flip out. I know they are, because this is something, what I'm about to tell you, that we've never done before, ever, in the history of ever, since 2020, when the Printable Club started, okay? Because normally, printables come out at the beginning of each month, usually between the 1st and the 5th of the month. It's normally the 1st of the month, unless that falls like on a weekend or a holiday or whatever. And literally all of these ladies tell me that it feels like Christmas morning when they come out. It's the cutest thing ever. Everybody gets all excited and, you know, posts, oh my gosh, you know, it's just an exciting time of the month. But, you know, since we're doing Christmas Create and Decorate Week, I thought, you know what? I feel like Christmas should come early. Christmas needs to come early because why not? We all need a little extra joy and love and light and happiness in our lives, right? And so if I can do that and provide my PC girls with a little extra early joy, why not? And guess what? Guess what? I get to decide if I want to do that. And I decided Christmas is coming early to the Printable Club. So if you're in Printable Club, you are going to get November printables tomorrow, October 29th. You're getting them however many days that is, 3 days early? Y'all are going to get November printables early, which is so exciting. And I can't wait. I can't wait to give them to you early. So because I knew when y'all saw these today and you saw us craft and you'd be like, I want them. Well, guess what? Guess what? You only have one more sleep and you will get them tomorrow. This also means, okay, look how pretty this is looking just with the stain. This also means that if you are not in Printable Club, you can of course join Printable Club. And this is what's cool about this, okay? This also has never been done before. Oh, you're so welcome. I know, are you all excited? I've been so excited. This is your Christmas present, by the way. This is your Christmas present from me to all of you, just as a way to say thank you and just a fun little surprise for you guys. But if you're not in Printable Club and you do sign up, which if you comment the word connect, it's going to send you the link, Facebook message and give you the links to my different groups and stuff. So if you comment connect, it will send you that. And if you sign up, you will get October printables today, which October has 6 cute bundles that came out at the beginning of this month. And then tomorrow you'll get November. Okay. Now listen, I tell my friends all the time here that I'm not a mathlete. Math is not my strong suit. But in my opinion, that feels like a 2-for-1 situation because you're signing up and paying for 1 month, October, today, but then tomorrow you get in November. Y'all, that's Banana Town, right? Like that's actually crazy. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you guys are excited about that. I was hoping you would be. I knew nobody would say, no, I don't want the printables until November. Please don't give them to me early. I highly doubt we'll have anybody that says that, but you know, stranger things have happened. Who knows? So anyways, if you, oh, good, Diane. I'm so glad. You guys are so awesome. But yeah, so if you do sign up, like I said, it's like a 2-for-1 situation because you'll get, and I'll show you the October printables. And maybe if you twist, I'll show you a couple more of the November printables too, that'll be out tomorrow. And I don't normally show you guys stuff ahead of time. But this is different. This is a different situation and we're breaking all the rules this week, basically. So it is, Joy Jar winner number 3 is Kathy Casey. Kathy, congrats. You're going in Joy Jar. That means you're entered into our gifting, our big gift away. But Printable Club's $20 a month, you guys. You get 6 digital downloads, 6 printable bundles. And when I say bundle, it's more than 1 page. You'll see when I start showing them to you. It's a super great value. It's over 50% off of what, like if you were to just buy 6 printable bundles on my website, it would be $42 and it's $20 just to be in the club. So it's a super, super great value. You guys will love it. And even if you literally just use the full size ones and print them and put them in picture frames, it's still worth the money and then some. And not to sound, whatever, but the designs are really good and really cute. I love them. So anyways, I'm super excited. Okay. So I gotta add just a little bit more red to this, y'all. I'm sorry. It does not look the best. It needs one more, the top part needs one more little quick coat. Then we're going to move on to our other pieces and then the printables. So love the printables. Thank you. Thank you, Jane. It's so worth the 20 a month, Crystal says. Yeah, it's a super, super great value for all that you get. And it just allows you to, I don't know about y'all. I don't want to go on a tangent about this, but I might. I don't know. I love to shop. Love to shop. I'm having a harder and harder time finding cute stuff that I really love. Like things have changed in the shopping world. Hobby Lobby has changed. Like, these stores have changed. And so where I used to feel like I could just go in and be like, ooh, I want this little sign, I want this little whatever for my house, I have a harder time finding cute stuff. Now, look here behind me, y'all. Look at all that cute stuff. I made all of that. Printable, 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 printable. All of that was made with printables. So it's a great way to make cute seasonal decor for your home without feeling like you have to like break the bank and, you know, do all the things. So yes, Stephanie, you need to join. I would love to have you. Yes, I do design all the printables myself. And yeah, I've been designing them for 4 years. I have to say they've gotten better over the years. Not that they were ever bad, but I've just grown a lot in my skills since the beginning. Yes, Kim says, can you use a regular printer to print the printables? You're new and very, yes, Kim. The cool thing about these is any inkjet printer will work. A laser printer works too if you have one. Most people have inkjet for their home printers. I usually use printer or regular printer paper or cardstock. More times than not, I use cardstock just because it's a little thicker and a little nicer. But then also, if you don't have a printer, so many of the girls go get them printed at UPS store, Staples, Office Depot, even your local library will print them. Yes, this shirt's on the website if you comment Mary, like M-E-R-R-Y, like Mary and Bright. Thank you, Denise. And so you can, any place like that. And I'll be totally honest, I have a printer and I keep my printer hot and I do print a lot from it because I'm always printing and testing throughout the month and when I'm messing with designs, but I get my final ones printed at my local UPS store. Oops, that's upside down. Just because they're printers, y'all, they have nice commercial printers, so their quality is going to be better than anything you can print at home, and it's affordable. It does not cost a lot to have these printed, so it's always an option too, even if you have a printer. Okay, so we've got our bases painted. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my little pieces from Hobby Lobby. These are those little squares from the Hobby Lobby. And we're going to kind of do different colors. So like on my stained ones, I think I'm going to do, hold on, let me think about this. What did I do? Okay, so I got to decide. Okay, I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do white on that because I think that's really going to pop on the red. And then I'll do red on this one, and then this one we're going to use our bigger design. We'll do that one last. So let's see. Oh no, Michelle, yes, if you're already a member of Printable Club, these are you talking about these plaid printables? These come out tomorrow. In the Printable Club, they're getting released early. If you're talking about the plaid behind me, that was for Jingle and Mingle that we did on Friday, and that is a separate thing. Joy Jar 4 is Diane Edwards. I'm sure you could ask them, Debbie. They might tell you. I don't know. Of course, I'm sure they get it like in bulk from somewhere. Thank you, guys. Did we just get a sneak peek? Yes, Lori, this is a sneak peek of one of them coming tomorrow. And oh, I forgot, friends. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, I have a surprise. I have another surprise. Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. What did I say? I'm going to do this one red. So to paint these, I like using little makeup sponges. Just get you a cheap little package of the makeup sponges from, you get them at Dollar Tree. It don't matter because you ain't using them for your makeup, but you can use them for paint. Yeah, Tori, guess you got, oh darn, Tori's got to go to Hobby Lobby. She's so sad. She's so sad. Okay, so I'm going to do this one in the, no. I'm going to do this one in the red and that one in the white. Okay, this one in the red. Okay, so I'm just going to dip my makeup sponge and then I'm just going to go over the top of this to get it all covered in red. Loving what you do. Thank you, Susan. That's sweet of you. That's sweet of you. Yeah, so the block of wood, no, it's a 5x5. It's a 5x5 from Michaels. And I do have that linked in my supplies. So if you comment supplies, it's going to send you, I don't know why every time I say supplies, what's that thing where it's like surprise, surprise, surprise. But I always want to say supplies, supplies. So if you just type supplies, it will send you a Facebook message to your messenger. We use those around here. They're little keywords, and it's just an easy way for me to get you guys links. So the keyword for my supplies is supplies. The keyword to learn more about Printable Club is connect. So if you type connect, it will send you the information on that. See how easy that was to paint that real quick? So cute. Another funny story. I was at a wedding this weekend. It was so fun. I got to go, my second cousin, so my cousin's daughter got married, and I got to go up to Kentucky for the wedding, and it was just the way it worked out. It wasn't originally supposed to be this way, but Anthony got sick this weekend. He's fine. He's doing much better, but it ended up just being me and my sister and my parents that road tripped up to Kentucky, and it was so fun. Like, I cannot tell you the last time I've been on a road trip with just me and my sister and my parents, but it was so fun. The wedding was great. It was gorgeous, whatever. So it was the first time that all of my cousins on my dad's side of the family had been together in literally almost 10 years, since one of my cousins got married almost 10 years ago. supplies, I know. And so that was super fun too, because, obviously they're my cousins. We grew up together, but everybody lives all over and whatever. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. So one of my cousins was, okay, I got 2 coats on that. I feel like that looks good. We're going to move on, and we're going to, hold on, I'm going to wipe up my station a little bit. On this one, what did I say? I'm going to do white. So let me get some white paint out. One of my cousins, I was sitting next to him at the dinner at the table or whatever, and he's like, so do you still have your business? Because the last time he saw me, I did have my business, but it was a baby. I mean, that 10 years ago, I'd probably only had it like a year. He's like, are you still doing like furniture? I was like, oh, no. I used to paint furniture. He's like, so what are you doing? And so I was telling him, I was like, well, I have this community, and I was telling him about faith, and he was just like blown away. But he's like, so like, what are some of the different things that you do? And I was like, well, I have like a few different subscriptions. He's like, well, what are they? So I start to tell him. I don't know why this tickled me so much. Of course, it's loud in there. It's a wedding. We're trying to talk. There's music going on, I was like, my first one is called my Printable Club. And he was like, the Incredible Club? And I just died laughing. And I was like, no, the Printable Club. Of course, he's like, what's a printable? He's a dude and whatever. And I said, I do not have one called the Incredible Club, but if I ever have another one, I'm calling it the Incredible Club. But he's sitting there thinking I had a subscription called the Incredible Club. And I'm like, I kind of like it. It kind of has a nice little ring to it, but anyways, it just made me laugh. But he's like, so wait, it's like paper and they put it on, like, I was like, let me just show you some pictures, because he could not wrap his head around what an Incredible was, what a printable was, and how we used them. And I said, yes. And then his wife follows me, and she was like, you don't see her stuff? Like, she knew. She was like, she knew all about it. She knew about the pillows, the DC, and all the things. But anyways, he was so funny. So maybe one day we'll have an Incredible comment if you want to be part of the Incredible Club. No, I'm kidding. Comment Incredible. No, I'm kidding. I kid. No more clubs. No more clubs. Yes, it's a great name for a club, right? Why not? Why can't we have an Incredible Club? I feel like we can. Yes, I know. It made me laugh. It was really funny. So trying to explain what I do to somebody who doesn't know is always funny and interesting too. I was like, well, I go on live and I talk to all my friends who I don't know, but I feel like I know, and I tell them everything about my life, and we laugh and we have fun and we craft and we decorate. And I know that sounds weird, but also we've got a really awesome community and it's so fun. And then people are like, okay. That's incredible, right, Lori? The Incredible Printable Club. Yes, we could add that in for sure. That's so funny. All right, y'all, I'm just getting my white put on here. We're almost done getting these prepped. But anywho, it was really cute and funny. Just watching everything I do is an Incredible Club. That's sweet, Pam. That's sweet right there. You guys are the Incredible Club. That's incredible. You guys are so funny. Yes, like the Disney characters, yes, but better. I mean, listen. We're better than those Incredibles. We're Incredibles I don't know, times 2. Okay, there it is in white, you guys. This is gonna be so, I already forgot what I said. I'm gonna do the white on the red. Oh, look how that's gonna pop. That's gonna be beautiful. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, let's set this over to the side. We don't need all of that. I told you earlier that on one of these, I'm gonna use this little 4x4 little thin piece of wood. This came from Amazon, but you can probably get these other places too. I'm just gonna put my brown paint around the edges just a little bit so it's kind of stained to match the wood. And that's what we're gonna do with our bigger ones. I'm gonna throw a little plot twist in here, which I wasn't, whoops, I just dropped something. Yes, if you belong to all 3 clubs, you can be in the Incredible Club. I love that. I love it. New t-shirt idea, hashtag Incredible Club. You guys are so funny. I'm gonna change this up just a little bit. And I'm about to show you another printable that's coming out in the Printable Club early tomorrow. Are you guys here for it? Are you here for it? Well, we're gonna do our little Hobby Lobby ones first, and then the plot twist is coming with the next one. Okay, so, no, that's the wrong one. We're doing red on there, and we're gonna do the white on here. Okay, so here is the easiest way, I think, to do this, and it doesn't even require Mod Podge for this one. Now, if you want to Mod Podge it, you of course can. I'm gonna use some Stick Fast. You could also use hot glue. You could also use, Gorilla Glue, Super Glue, whatever, okay? I'm going to pick a couple of these, which I've already done the stocking. Let me just show you. The stocking. Sorry, hold on, I can't. There's my stocking one. There's my snowman one. So I'm not gonna do the stocking or the snowman. And I did the wreath. So I'm gonna do Santa. Or I wanna do this. No, I wanna do this tree. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this little tree down here. So I'm definitely gonna use that one. So I'm just gonna cut out kind of right around the square here. They're gonna be sized pretty perfectly for these frames, but if you need to start a little bigger and then trim it down more, you can, however, whatever's easiest, but they should be sized pretty well to the frames. So I feel like I am gonna like this one on this. Yes, okay, that is gonna be so stinking cute, you guys. Are those printables no, these are not the free ones. The free one was the snowman one that you got when you registered. I'll show you guys that one in a minute, but these are ones that are coming out to the Printable Club tomorrow. If you're not in Printable Club, you can join and you'll get these tomorrow along with the others. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, you guys, is I'm gonna just take a little bit of my Stick Fast and I'm gonna put it on the back of this frame here in just a few different spots. It's not gonna take a lot of this to make this, if it'll come out of there, hold on, come on. There it goes. It's not gonna take a lot to make it, you know, stick and whatever. And then we're literally just going to lay the printable, right? We're gonna flip it over, whatever design you choose. We're gonna lay it down right like that, flip it over, make sure it looks good, make sure it's centered. And we're just gonna give it a couple seconds to let it kind of dry. How stinking cute is that? That's funny, Dawn. Who makes this glue? This is linked in my supplies thing too. Stick Fast. I don't know. I think that's the actual brand is Stick Fast. But I do have that linked in my Amazon little roundup, my friends. How stinking cute is that with a capital stink? That's so cute, okay? So let's just let this marinate for a minute. Now we're gonna do the same thing with our white one. You know what I'm gonna do for this one? I am gonna do these little trio of trees right here. Why? Because I love them, that's why. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna kind of cut out around my printable. This is cardstock that I'm using here. Okay, it is the brand. That's what I thought. Yes, it pops the red on the printable. Yes, it does, for sure. So this is cardstock that I'm using for these ornaments. You could use cardstock, but honestly, you could also use regular paper, but I do tend to love the cardstock personally. So we're gonna make sure that, I'm dropping stuff. Make sure that this fits. Oh my Lanta, friends. Okay, let's do this. So same thing, stick fast. We're gonna stick it fast, get it down there, just little dollop here, little dollop there, little dollop everywhere. Just whatever feels right. It's not, like I said, it won't take much of this to make it work. And I know, Angela says I'm gonna have to take down all my pumpkins because I'm making her want to decorate for Christmas. Congratulations, Joy Jar winner number 5 is Wanda Bush. Wanda. You are going in the Joy Jar. Okay, same thing. I've got my, oh my Lanta. That really pops. Oops, I just moved it a little bit. Hold on, you guys. I gotta let it dry. I'm getting ahead of myself. That is stinking cute, you guys. So cute. Okay. Let's let these dry a little bit, and then let's move over to our 4x4. So we're using the same block from Michaels, and then for this, we're just gonna layer this. But let me show you, okay? All of these that are coming out tomorrow in the club, this is the ornament bundle that will be in the club tomorrow. Upside down again. So those are for the little Hobby Lobby things. You can also, if you can't find those Hobby Lobby things, you can find little 2.5 by 2.5 pieces of wood on Amazon, linked in my little roundup too. So you could also just layer that on a piece of wood if you can't find the Hobby Lobby thing. So these will be in the club tomorrow. So this is what I was gonna use for the 4x4, okay? But here's the cool thing about printables. When I do these, I tend to do them in similar sizes, so you guys can stock up on surfaces and kind of know. Stacy does a lot of 4x4s, 5x5, 6x6, 8x8, 8x10s, 4x6s, 5x7s, kind of the most popular sizes. So you have more options than just this printable bundle, right? Like this is the ornament bundle, but if you're like, hey, this other printable bundle came out and it's real cute, I wonder if I could make an ornament from it. Well, of course you can. Of course you can. Oh, good. Joyce just joined the printable club. Whoop, whoop. If anybody joins, let me know and I'll give you a whoop, whoop. That's what we do around here. Thank you, Joyce. And so, no, this ornament bundle is not available to buy right now. It's only going to be available in the printable club starting tomorrow. I have some previous ornament bundles on the sites from past years, but this one is for the club. Okay. So yes, it could, Janet. That's a great point. So here is, since y'all twisted and you're being so sweet today, just took your little sweet pills. Here's another printable bundle. This is our cute as a Christmas button printable bundle. And because I have 4x4s on this, I'm actually going to use one of these to make this other ornament. Okay, so here's page 1. Are y'all ready? Are you sitting down? How stinking cute is that? Joy. We've got the holly. We've got the mistletoe. We've got the cute as a Christmas buttons. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's page 1 of this bundle. And if you notice, those are 4x4s down there, right? Kim just joined the printable club. Whoop, whoop. Kim, welcome, welcome. Here is page 2, Noel, and our cute as a buttons. You guys, I just need you to just understand that this is so cute. So stinking cute. And the plaids go with our plaids from Jingle Mingle. This may or may not coordinate with some other stuff that's coming out, but we're not going to talk about that. But again, these are 4x4s, okay? So perfect for the ornaments. And then we have 2 8x8s. We have this one and this one. So this is all one bundle, you guys. 4 pages for this one. I had to do this tree in the bigger version too. I was only going to give you 3 pages, but then I did this and I said, well, I need to give them all 4 pages because I couldn't decide which one I liked better. So guess what? You get them both. So with that being said, what I'm going to do, it's such a hard decision, but I am going to use this one here and make an ornament out of it because I just think that that is going to be cute on a Christmas tree. Any of these would be cute on a Christmas tree, but I'm going to do the buttons because I'm obsessed. And we're going to be doing that on the stain. It's going to look so pretty. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm so glad that you love them. This will be coming out tomorrow too. And thank you, Angela. I cannot wait for you guys. So the way it works with Printable Club too is there is a member area. So when the printables get uploaded, usually on like the 1st or 2nd of the month, you'll get an email. And if you opted into our text list, you'll get a text that says, the printables are here, log in now. And you can log in and literally within minutes, you could be printing these. So they will be in the member area. You'll get your email once they are in there tomorrow. And y'all can log in, print them and whatever. But like I said, if you, oh my gosh, this is going to be stinking cute on here. Oh my gosh, that is really cute. That's really cute. Okay, if you, hold on, I've lost my train of thought. Mod Podge, Stacey, you need Mod Podge. But if you join today, like I said, you'll log in to, you'll get access, immediate access today. You'll get the October printables, and then tomorrow you will get the, what are they called? November. Should I do this one? I don't know. Now I'm torn. Should I do this one or should I do like the holly? I think that looks really cute though. What do y'all think? That's cute. It's cute. I think it's cute. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just going to have to make more so I can make, because I really like the holly too. Did I get out of brush? No. I like the holly and I'm feeling jolly, but we just don't have enough time today to make all the ones we want to make. But I know, is it tomorrow already, Kat says, right? One more sleep. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. So now let's take our Mod Podge. So if you're new to printable crafting, meet your friend Mod Podge. I like to use the matte Mod Podge. Hobby Lobby, Amazon, Walmart, all the places carry the Mod Podge, okay? I like to use little foam brushes. Thank you guys so much. And you're just going to put some of the Mod Podge down. There's other ways we can attach printables to surfaces, but I would say Mod Podge is probably what I use the most. And I have lots of little tips and tricks and hacks and things I can teach you about Mod Podging printables, but the key is really not too much, not too little. You don't want to glop it on there so much that it's going to get a lot of bubbles, but you need enough on there that your printable is going to stick. So, yes, it does. Yes, I did make the large ornament behind everything behind. Well, not everything. I didn't make those I didn't make the little green trees, but everything else is a project I have made either on the page or in my private DC group. Okay, so I'm going to lay that down directly on the wood. You can just use your hand to kind of smooth it out. You can get an old credit card or something to smooth it out. Now, if the printable is just a little bit bigger than your piece of wood, which this one is, I'm just gonna take I gotta order, oh no, I still got enough. I was like, I'm getting kind of low on my little sanding things, but take my little sander, any kind of sandpaper will work. Trying to print the free ones. Whenever you are printing, you don't have to do anything to adjust the size. If your printer setting is at 100% scale, which means it's just at full scale, it should print in the size that they are. So if it's at 100%, these are going to print 4x4. If it says 6x6, that's what size they'll print. You should not have to do anything. Same with the full ones. Those are just, the full sheet printables are like equivalent to kind of like an 8x10. They can be trimmed down for 8x10 picture frames. So you shouldn't have to do anything as long as your printer settings are set to 100% scale. So hopefully that answered your question. Do y'all have other questions about printables, printable club, printable ornaments, printable fun, printable surprises, all the things. I'm glad you guys are so excited. about the early release. Christmas coming early to the club, you guys. So fun. And something that's going to be a little bit different going forward. For the past, I don't even know, year, probably even closer to 2 years maybe. I get mine printed at UPS store. Yep, the ones that I craft with, I usually print at UPS store just because they do such a great job. This is called a little gator sander. It's linked in my thing. If you type supplies, you can get these most places in the sanding section, but it is really nice and handy for kind of some of the smaller stuff. Look how stinking cute that is. See how easy that was, you guys? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, let's start with this one. All we're gonna do is we're gonna take some hot glue and we're just gonna glue it. Now, around here we don't measure, friends, so if that makes you cringe, you might wanna look away, but I like to just eyeball things because I don't really know why. It's just what I do. So sometimes it backfires, but that's okay. These would make cute coasters, Michelle. So cute. But what I was gonna say, for the past 2-ish years, I would say, Printable Club has always just been open, basically, and you could just sign up at any time. If you saw some printables and you thought they were cute and you wanted to sign up, you can, of course, cancel at any time, and that part will never change. But we are going to be closing the doors for the first time in literally 2 years. So it will be open until, I think, through November 4th, so midnight on November 4th, and then we will be closing the doors to Printable Club, and it will not open again until sometime in 2025, like maybe even spring of 2025. So, oh my gosh, you guys, that is so stinking cute. So stinking cute, okay? I love, love, love that. So 2025, it will be closed until then. So if you've been on the fence, you've been thinking about it, it is a good time to get in because you're going to get the early access to November. You're going to get October. It's like a 2-for-1 deal. You'll be locked in unless you decide to cancel. It's just $20 a month, and it'll be your last opportunity before the end of the year. So, oh my gosh, I know, you guys. Isn't it so cute? Love the plaid and the buttons. I love that too. So we're still going to add a little hanger, but let's go ahead and attach our other things real quick. So let's see, we were gonna do the white on this one. So stinking cute. And then the red on this one, you guys. That is precious. Yes, the keyword is connect if you want the information to join Printable Club. Dawn says you will never cancel your PC subscription because it's amazing. That's true. You can cancel at any time, but that doesn't mean you're going to want to cancel at any time. Stay tuned for that, Jan. Stay tuned, stay tuned. The stain is Deco Art Raw Umber. Okay, on this, I'm actually not going to use hot glue. I'm going to use my Stick Fast again, just because hot glue gets a little, what do you call it, you guys? Globby, it just gets a, oh, yeah, I just had a aha moment here, friends. I'm going to put a little bit of my Stick Fast on the printable itself and use that to kind of adhere. And I can do a little bit in on the kind of the not corners, this doesn't really have corners, but you know what I'm saying. We're just going to do a couple little dots, but then you can put it right on the back of your printable too. And then again, we're just going to eyeball this. Need a moment of silence, please. Oh gosh, it stuck to my finger. It's fine, I'm fine. Hopefully that's going to stick. Stick fast like it's supposed to. Okay. Make sure it's getting down there good. How stinking cute is that? There is no coupon code right now, Jane. The bonus is basically you're getting 1 month free because you're getting in now, you're getting October, and then you'll get November tomorrow. So that is the bonus. Okay, I didn't do a good job because it's sticking on this side, but not this side. So we're just going to kind of try and make this work. And we're going to put a little Stick Fast right underneath there. We're going to kind of press it down, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. You guys, This is where I start sweating. Will it work? Will it stick? Okay, I definitely, so don't put it just on your printable because that wasn't really enough to make that wood stick. I don't think I put enough on the wood part. Yes, go to Hobby Lobby today, right? That way you can get your little frames, and then tomorrow when the printables come out, you'll be all set. Okay, I think it's sticking more, you guys. We're gonna give it a minute, but I think it's doing good. Okay. Last one, we're gonna attach this one and then we're gonna do our hangers. So I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna add more stick fast to this one. So hopefully it sticks a little faster. Do it here, there, everywhere, here, there, everywhere. Do. But yeah, go get you some supplies. So then when your printables come out tomorrow, you guys can start getting crafty and making ornaments. Does anyone else love to make ornaments this time of year? For yourself, for gifts, for all the things. And if y'all don't know, I will be back at 1 o'clock today live right here on this same Facebook page for our decorating live. So for this one, we made ornaments, obviously, that's what we're doing. So what do you think we're doing next at 1 o'clock? Do y'all have any guesses? Do you have any guesses, my friends? Okay, so stinking cute, y'all. I cannot even. That is so cute. That white on the red, that is gonna look so cute on my red and white tree. I have a red and white theme tree, and tree decorating. Printable Club is so fun. Started 3 years ago, never regretted it. Then you became a DC girl and a Pillow Cover Club girl. Thank you, Trisha. Decorating the tree. So we are going to be doing some tree decorating talk and tips and all the things. If y'all don't know, I go all out with my trees. Last year I had 9, if you count the 2 in my boys' bedrooms, which they didn't really decorate, but that's still 9 trees. So 7 of my trees. I love trees and I love decorating them. And some of them I decorate with ribbon and ornaments and fillers and picks and just all the things. So I'm going to be sharing some of my best tree decorating tips with you guys. And of course, we're going to put the ornaments on the tree to see how cute they look and stuff. So, okay, that one is sticking really good. So here's what I'm going to use for some ribbon. For this one here, I'm going to use this red velvet ribbon from Hobby Lobby. And I think I'll use that for this one too, and then I'm going to use something different for that. You can use ribbon, you could do a wood bead hanger, you could just do some simple jute. Y'all, a million different things you could use for hangers. Did I already say wood beads? I'm not sure. You'd have to check Hobby Lobby's website for the little frames. I don't know if those are on there or not. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to use my little staple gun. Since the wood on this is thicker, it's not going to go through. So I'm just going to literally staple a little piece right there. Okay. Then I'm going to see how big I want to make my little loop. It doesn't need to be super big. I'm going to staple that on. And then I'm going to cut this off of here. The back squares are 5 by 5 and they're from Michaels. Okay, there's our first little one. Whoops, I can't get it right. There we go. How stinking cute is that? Jane joined the Printable Club. Whoop, whoop. Jane, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Y'all, that is cute as a button. I don't care who you are. That is cute as a button. Cute as a button. Yes, I'll talk about the DC later, you guys. So I'm trying to stay on track as far as, I told you guys I do a lot of things and it can be confusing. So we're talking about Printable Club. For those that have heard me mention DC, come back at 1 o'clock and I'll tell you a little bit about that, okay? Thank you guys. Yes, this will be on replay. Everything I do this week will be on replay. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with this one, and I'm just going to use this little, I'm all into the velvet ribbon, and I don't know, I just think it's so pretty. And just that red, oh yeah, that ties together so good. So I'm going to do the same thing, you guys, because my goal is to be done by 12 with these crafting lines, and it's 12 right now because I need a little bit of time in between this one and the next one to sit on my feet for a minute, or sit on my feet. Sit on my seat for a minute, have a little lunch, you know, whatever. So it's okay. We still got to do joy jars, so don't leave. I mean, we're going to finish them, but I'm just saying I don't have time to do like a wood bead hanger or any of that, but you could totally do that. Support email is support@wilshirecollections.com for somebody that's asking about that. Okay. Support@wilshirecollections.com. Y'all. Stinking cute. Stinking cute. Oh, it's just precious. It's just precious. Okay, staplers from Amazon as well. If you comment staple or supplies, it's linked in my supplies things. The little frames from Hobby Lobby just say, yes, Joy Jar winners to the Joy Jar. And I have to announce who won 1 year free in the Printable Club. So if you registered for this event, you got put into our big mega giveaways, and we're doing 1 year free to the Printable Club, 1 year free to the DC, and 6 pillow covers to someone. So that's 3 different winners. So today I'm going to tell you guys who the winner of the 1 year free in the Printable Club is. But these little frames just say wood backless frames is what they say from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so last but not least, for this one, y'all, I'm doing a simple, I thought I was going to do like a red and green and white ribbon, but I'm not. I'm just going to grab some, I'm going to find in my stash. It might be a little too thick. Some kind of jute is what I'm thinking. Or like a burlappy looking for like a natural look. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing on that one. So for this one, I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm just going to staple like so. Just bring it around. Oh, I love that. I love mixing in the natural elements in with the other stuff. I think that looks so stinking cute. Okay. You guys, that is precious. Yes, Kelly, mega giveaway. Mega giveaway. Thank you, Victoria. She says, cute ideas. Once again, beautiful job. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have 1, 2, I can't even hold them all, y'all. 3. How stinking cute are those? Plus the ones that I made prior to coming live, which were all done the same way. That one, and this one, you guys. Those are so cute and are gonna be absolutely precious on my tree. I cannot wait to get some of those on there. Okay, so here we go, friends. Here we go. Thank you, guys. Doesn't it look good? Thank you. Thank you. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to clean up my station. I'm making a mess. Okay, let me get over here and pick the Joy, Kelly sent me the Joy Jar people, so let's get those names added to the Joy Jar. I might have one more printable that I want to show you real quick, like, if you guys want to twist for a minute. And then I'm going to announce the winners. Winner, not winners. I'm only announcing one winner today. Y'all, where's my pen? I'm announcing the printable year free and the Printable Club winner. If I was an ink pen, where would I be? Here we go. A Sharpie, that works. But I was looking for my ink pen. Here we go. Here's an ink pen. All right, let me come over here and grab these names from Kelly. Okay, so number 1 going in the Joy Jar is Michelle. That's my middle name, Michelle. Michelle DeGenner. I always feel it. Excuse me, I butcher your names. Number 2 is Donna Mandigo. Number 3 is Kathy Casey. And we'll be doing Joy Jar each day during the crafting live. So be sure you keep tuning in because you might get a chance to get in tomorrow or Wednesday. Diane Edwards is number 4. And then number 5 is Wanda Reiner Bush. So y'all tell all these ladies congrats. They are going into the Joy Jar. And then on Wednesday at 1 o'clock during our final live of Create and Decorate Week, we will be picking 2 people out of the Joy Jar for some pretty awesome giveaways. So I cannot wait for you guys to find out. Okay, here's our little Joy Jar. We already have some names in here from previous lives. To get into the Joy Jar, you just have to share the video and comment here, and then Kelly picks people at random throughout the live to go into the Joy Jar. Yes, Michelle, you've got a good name, Stacy Michelle. The only person ever called me that was my grandmother or my mom when I was in trouble. Who else got called their middle name? Stacy Michelle, get down here. But then when my grandmother would call me and it was in a, she'd be, oh, Stacy Michelle. Stacy Michelle, how are you, Stacy Michelle? I love it. Yes, congrats to all the Joy Jar ladies. Okay, so that's everybody for Joy Jar now, and I have no idea if she's on here because, like I said, we've had over 9,000 people that registered for this event for the, let me find this, you guys. Hold on, because I do want to show you this. This was the free printable that you got when you registered for this free Create and Decorate Week. Again, I have half of them upside down. Okay, hold on. This pretty snowman printable. So if you, that's the same page. Hold on. Where's the other page? You guys, this is what happens. Hold on. That page, that's the same. This page and this page. Okay, so this page, and this page. These were all free. If you haven't gotten it yet, you can still comment holidays. And it'll get sent to your messenger, the information to register, and then it'll come to your email afterwards. So y'all can still get that. But out of 9,000 people, the person that was randomly selected, okay, I'm telling you, this person needs to go get a little lottery ticket. Brenda Owens. So Brenda Owens, if you are on here, you are getting 1 year free in the Printable Club as a gift from me to you. We have her email, so we will reach out to her, make sure, I don't know if she's already in Printable Club. If she is, she'll now be in there for free. If she's not, she now gets to be in Printable Club. So y'all tell Brenda, congratulations. That is super exciting, and I'm super, I love being able to do that and give stuff away when I can, and it's just fun. So last but not least, before I hop off of here, and then I'll see you guys again at 1 p.m. Central for our tree decorating tips and all the things. Let me set this here so I don't forget it. The last printable I want to show you. Oh, shoot. Hold on, you guys. I have to show you something else, so don't leave. Don't leave. You're gonna want to see it. But the last printable I want to show you for a sneak peek of what's coming out tomorrow in the Printable Club is this pretty Christmas gold bells. How gorgeous is this bundle? And I will be creating something with this bundle later this week on Wednesday. So get in now, you'll get the bundle, you'll be ready to go. You can see what I do, and then you can copy, replicate it, etc. Isn't that gorgeous? But the last thing I wanted to show you, and then really we're gonna say goodbye, is, please hold, I'm thirsty. The October printables, okay? So for those of you that are new and not in the Printable Club, this is what you're gonna get. Now, I don't even have every page here because I've crafted with some and whatever, but this is what you're gonna get for October. So you'll get immediate access to these, and then tomorrow you'll get early access to November. So we've got this pretty fall one here. This one actually has a third page that I don't have. I might as well just stay live until 1. No kidding, Angela. I need a little potty break and a little lunch break though, So this is one of the bundles. This is a cute everyday bundle that's in the club right now for October, with all these, just a pretty black and white classic with all these home sayings. So that one's in the club for October. This is another one that I'm obsessed with for October. I forgot to say that 2 of the printables every month are exclusive to the club, which means check your spam or junk mail. We've sent it multiple times in multiple emails. So be sure you check your spam or junk whatever email you registered with. But anyways, 2 of the printables each month are exclusive to the club for up to a year, which means they can't be found on my site. So this was one of the exclusive ones for October. Y'all, look at this. This one is called Christmas home scenes or something like that, but absolutely gorgeous. This would just be pretty printed and put in a picture frame. You wouldn't even have to craft with it. So that's one page. That's a second page. I'm absolutely obsessed with this bundle. I think it's so, so pretty and just classic, traditional, just, oh my gosh, just so gorgeous. So that was another one. I believe this is our other exclusive, right? Yeah, so this is our other exclusive in the club for October. Again, you can comment connect if you're wanting to join the printable club. This obviously had more on this page, but I've crafted with it. This page, there's a little, I think somebody was asking about a little vintage Santa. I love that one. I know, isn't it? So many. You have so many options, and that's what's nice is even if there's one bundle you don't like, you still got 5 more that you probably will. There's something for everybody. I try to really do what I think is going to appeal to the masses, what I think is going to go in a lot of people's homes and whatever, and it hits on a lot of different areas. So this one I've already crafted with, but this was called our Christmas doors bundle. You'll see I've got some back there in my little simple swap frames already. So we've done some stuff with that one. These are absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Just an easy way to add some instant Christmas decor to your home. So those are October. If you sign up now, you'll get October, and then tomorrow you'll get November, okay? Woo, friends, this was so, so fun. Let me know if you had a good time. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I hope you'll keep coming back because every day, every live is going to be something different. No more ornament making. Today was ornament making. At 1 o'clock, I'll be doing the tree stuff like I mentioned. Tomorrow, I've got 2 other surprises up my sleeve for you at 11 and then at 1. Same with Wednesday, you guys. We're just going to keep the fun rolling. And we're kind of hitting on a lot of different areas this week. So it's not all going to be about a tree or all going to be about ornaments. Each day has like a different theme, I guess you could say. So I'm very excited. I'm glad to have you guys here. Thank you for being here. If you watch on replay, still say hello. I love to come back and read comments later on replay. So thank you guys. And I'll see you in about 45 minutes. Okay. So go take a little break, go get you some lunch, go call your friends and say, come join me in this Create and Decorate week. It's going to be a great time. And I will see you guys here at 1 o'clock Central. Bye, friends.